Hello and welcome back to Vintage Treasures, and today is of course another haul video. Uh, so this past haul is I know I say this a lot. I throw this word I throw it around a lot. But this is a really good haul. Like, I did pretty good on this. I spent about $60, which is not a whole lot of money. But as far as like getting toys at yard sales is um that's a fair chunk of change. And to be fair, there's a good amount of stuff here that I'm looking to resell, recuperate some money, so I can go out and do it again, and get stuff for myself. But well, I guess let's get right into it. I went to a yard sale and uh, I picked myself up another Jeffery. I already have one of these, so I guess that's not very pleasant. I guess how you get these is I'm not sure if you could purchase them, but I know they gave them out to kids having birthdays. I know they also gave out books, I think. At least I think that's what that's from. I don't know if they give them out for free, but I have one of the books, and I already have a Jeffery, so now I have two. I don't think they're worth a whole lot, but I just think, why not have two Jeffries? So I picked this guy up for $1. Wasn't bad. And I also got something else at that yard sale. So if you are a collector yourself, you likely know how expensive acrylics are, and by the time you get enough acrylics to like really set up your collection, you are spending a good amount of money, about $60 when I went to go check my car after writing down and sorting everything I needed. It was like $60, so I could use that money. I mean, I spent $60 today on all this stuff I'm about to show you, so it is a lot of money when you're talking about toys. So I pick acrylics up when I see them at yard sales. I don't see them often. And this one actually has a crack in it. I noticed that when I bought it, but I picked it up for $1 at the same yard sale. I didn't see the reason to not. There's a crack back there, as you see, but I'm hoping to actually use this for turtles. There should be enough room on there, because the situation with the shelf I'm talking about in particular is there's turtles on cardboard stands that I've cut out of cardboard, and it looks very sketchy, but when I have all my turtles on there, you can't really see it. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you it so you get a good idea of what I'm talking about. So over here I have my turtle shelf with the turtles on it. I do have some down here as well, but this is like my the variant types, like the different releases they had. Like, I have my mutations on the top. I have 3 of the 4, a wacky action, then I have a storage shell Donnie to kind of thicken out the crowd here, and then I have the storage, not the storage shells, I have the head dropping turtles at the bottom. And if you look, you can see cardboard stands that I've cut out of cardboard. You can't really see it that good when you look back, but you can start to notice it if you look close enough. So it is nice to have that acrylic, and I couldn't pass it up for $1. And it might not fit exactly. I'm not sure. I haven't really checked. The bag I have all this in, I literally like put the stuff in there in my car, and then took it out, and it's literally just been sitting in the room, and I'm shooting the video now, so I haven't really dry fitted it on there, like tested it out. But if not, I'll use it on something else. You could always use acrylics around your room. So and for the sake of this video, I'll use it to show you the other stuff I got at other yard sales. So I stopped at another yard sale, and it was one of those sales where it was just baby clothes, and those are the worst type of sale. I can't think of a sale worse than that. Maybe overpriced eBay listed items, like posted on everything. But there's not a lot of yard sale types worse than baby yard sale, unless you're shopping for a baby, which in that case, I guess you have the gold mine, because there's a good amount of them out there. But I wasn't finding much there, as I usually don't. But I did find 2 Buzz Lightyear toys, and this one's from Toy Story 3. Right here, it's like him in a spaceship. Paid 25 cents for that. I couldn't really pass it up. Toy Story 3, so around 2010, I think that came out. And then this one I paid 50 cents. Yep, on the back. I paid 50 cents for it. It's like him on a four-wheeler, and he like pivots at his waist, so you can, you know. And it's not like remote control or anything. It just has that thing where like if you roll it back and then forwards, it's actually got a pretty good coil on it. You'll go flying across the floor for your amusement. So yeah, I picked those guys up for 75 cents. So my next stop was in not necessarily suburban. It was just like a bunch of streets connected, and they were having like a yard sale throughout the whole bunch of streets. I'm just now seeing, you can see my reflection on the acrylic. So yeah, so I was going through that, and I stopped at my first sale on that street. And that one, the particular sale I went to, they had a bunch of VHSs there. Last time I went, I got a couple good VHSs, Roger Rabbit, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, you know, just stuff like that. That's what I can think of off the top of my head. And there was this lady that bought a whole tote of Disney movies, probably to keep, unless she read somewhere about the Black Diamond VHSs, but I don't know. I can't say for sure. Anyways, I didn't find any VHSs there. However, I did find this Alf book, which is pretty dirty. It's pretty gross, grimy, and it's pretty wavy, which, you know, I've fixed up before in books. The soft cover books, you finesse them a bit, and you should be good usually. If it's really bad, you might have to use like clamps and pieces of wood or other books, hardcovers, to press it down and, you know, just clean it. This is in a free bin, so got it for absolutely free, and looks great. Not any sun damage, just a bit dirty, but I can clean that up. So for the next sale I went to, I guess I'd have to give you a bit of context. Around me there was 2 flea markets, and they happened like twice a year each, and I used to go there. I think I've set up there like 3 times, but one of them closed a couple years back, and then recently the land was purchased that the other one was happening on, so they're not having flea markets there either. So no flea markets in the area. So it's, you know, there's a lot of people that set up there. They, you know, it was a good amount of income from that. So it's sad, you know, to see that happen. I didn't profit off it majorly enough to like consider it like a business, just to sell off some stuff I didn't need anymore. But there's this one guy that lived on that street, or he had like a building there, and he was selling off some stuff at a yard sale. So I've been to his sale before. I think I picked up a Taz, like a little McDonald's toy for like 50 cents or something like that. He has a lot of Taz there. So yeah, I picked up more Taz stuff. I'm not like a huge Taz fan. These are very nostalgic. I had one of these when I was younger. I think I had the Wonder Woman one. But this is supposed to be him as Flash. And I actually got 2 of these guys. They're a bit dirty. I have to clean them up. But there's like shells on them that are hard to get off, apparently. But if you break him free, you have a regular Taz. Might have to touch up his nose there. It's a bit scuffed. And then from that same guy, I went around a little bit, and I found this cool little McDonald's Spider-Man Venom Transport. I don't remember Venom ever driving this thing. I think this like bobs up and down, yeah, and like it has like goofy legs on it. It's a cool McDonald's toy, but I could never take Venom seriously if he drove around in this in one of the newer movies. So I was actually going up to the guy to go pay for this stuff, and something caught my eye. It was this, and I wasn't sure what it was at first, but I realized that it was a Micro Machines playset. This thing's pretty heavy. Like, it's probably like a pound, 2 pounds, a couple pounds. I'm not very good at weighing weights, but this is pretty heavy. And this is the back. I'm probably gonna use that to display, or I'm not sure what I'm doing with this actually. I might end up selling it, but it's a bit rough, a bit dirty. I could probably fix it up a bit, but I got this as well, and I paid $7 for everything. So I got the 2 Tazes, the little Venom Transport, and this for $7. Well, let me show you this. If we open up here, we have a little bit of play and a whole bunch of spots for your micro machines, and a little store right over there. We close that up and open this side. We have the playset, which I can't really get in screen very well. There's like a hill, and this thing is an elevator that's controlled by the spout out here. And it like moves the elevator. As you can see, that little orange thing. And the stickers need to be stuck on a bit better. I think I'll use Mod Podge for that. It's worked well in the past. And that big sticker in the back looks fairly well. It just needs a bit of cleaning, just like everything I really buy at yard sales. Not bad for $7 for all that. Drive a bit down the street, and I went to another yard sale. There was like a Hello Kitty gumball machine there, some clothes, nothing I'm really into. And then I found a little bin. It said 10 cents each on it, and I found some stickers. I'm not sure what I'm gonna actually do with these. I picked up some Taz ones, put them somewhere, but I picked up 2 Daffy and 1 Bugs. They're like glossy Looney Tune babies. I know they did a lot of series like with classic cartoon characters as babies in the 90s. Picked up 3 of those, 30 cents, and then this was the thing that brought up to 50 cents because they were 10 cents each. And this one, I like this one a lot. They have a little Taz on there. And then this Disney one, which I thought was pretty cool. Just letters with, you know, things that have the letter as the first letter. And I didn't find much else at that yard sale. So I went down a bit farther and I found another yard sale. This is the type of yard sale with like 1 table. No, that's not true. It had 1 like plastic table, and then it had a little like round living room table to the side with some toys on it, and something caught my eye. It was shiny, because I like shiny stuff like a baby. For some reason it caught my eye, but it's like a little tin toy, and it still works. I'll just put it up to the mic. Sounds like an alarm clock. But as you can see, it's a mouse, and it still has its little rubber tail, which I'm surprised it hasn't fallen off. And what really let me know that this was actually vintage and not like a repo was this in the back, made in Japan. And if you knew this already, good on you. But Japan, we started. I think we moved to China in the early '80s. So there was some in the '80s. We stopped getting our stuff made in Japan. So this has to be pretty darn old. It looks to me like it's from the 70s or the 60s. Some guy did say it's from the 30s on eBay, which I highly doubt. He has it on there for like $40. I don't plan on keeping this. I'll probably list it for like 30 or 25, just to get rid of it. Again, getting some more money so I can do this again. Pretty cool toy. Still works, and I don't know why it was with a bunch of modern toys and did not fit in at all, but I'm happy because I got to pick it up. So after that, I went to a yard sale that I'm gonna save for last, and then uh, I went to a trailer park nearby who's also kind of doing the same thing, and there was a record dealer there who had a couple tapes. They were $1 a piece, so I said, you know what, I'll look, and I found The Wiz on cassette. I love Michael Jackson. His music is great. I have a whole like collection dedicated to Michael Jackson. If you haven't already, check out that. I think I posted it about a year ago, showing off my Michael Jackson collection. It's grown since then, so I might end up making another video. But he played the Scarecrow in this movie. He did some singing. Also, Quincy Jones did the music for this movie as well, which was one of his musical producers. So great, had to pick that up for $1. Also, I wanted to add, if you ever see these holes in the corner of a tape or like a disc of any sort, it doesn't like go into the tape or anything. It doesn't mess the tape up. It just kind of goes through the paper or just the plastic bit here. It's to signify that it's used or like resold or something. I read that somewhere recently, and well, I guess that kind of explains it. I don't know exactly why they did it, but I know it has to do something with like sales or something, or like returns. Well, anyways, that's pretty cool. Yeah, not bad for $1. I did ask him if he had any Beatles LPs because there's a couple I'm missing. Unfortunately, he did not have any that I was missing, and his prices were pretty on point. So I said, you know, I'll just take the cassette tape. Thank you. And then I said goodbye. So in that same trailer park, went to another sale, and this is actually the last sale of the day that I went to. But not the last sale. I don't have to show you because I have to show you the best sale of this trip. I got these two little Mr. Peanut like stirs for like drinks. Everybody loves a nut. I just thought they were interesting. They'll look great, just propped up somewhere on a random stuff shelf. Yeah, pretty cool. Mr. Peanut stirs. Not much to really say about them. Now it's time to show you what is definitely the best sale of the day. I found this all at one single sale, and I can't believe it. They said they were digging around their attic, found a box of vintage toys. Well, they didn't call it that. They said old toys or something like that. And I couldn't believe my eyes. First thing to grab my eye was something I actually learned about recently. It's called Key Force by Hot Wheels. And this grabbed my eye, obviously, because it's neon. It shows up even better in person. But basically, there's a key on the bottom, and you put that in the back. Boom, look at that. I wouldn't mess with this guy. And it, like, spins around 360. This panel's supposed to come out as well. There we go. And all the parts are here. All these missiles disconnect. So that's crazy that all the parts are still here. And I also found another one at the same sale. So I picked up this one as well, which I think it's even cooler. It does have a bit of mildew on it. It's a bit dirty, so I have to clean this. But the chrome, look at the chrome on that. It's like brand new. And I did make sure I had the key. A matter of fact, this one actually had 2 keys. That's the same key, and it's like one of the key chains. I don't know if that came with them or if you had to buy them separately, but let's look at this bad boy. There we go. That. Boom. It's like, it's a helicopter. It's like, it looks like a tank a bit. It's a speedboat with missiles and firing action on the bottom. And then, looks like we have a bit of landing gear, perhaps? I'm not sure exactly. I haven't looked at this toy extensively. It looks like there's also something here. It's like budging, so that might actually go somewhere else. Oh, there we go. Looks like it's also, yeah, it's also a helicopter. That's what I thought. It's probably, oh, yep. Look at that. So it's a boat, helicopter, and a car, and that is so cool. And this thing is absolutely grimy. It's disgusting in there. I have to definitely clean this. But the stickers are fabulous. They're like mint and no sun fading, so I love that. Screen's getting pretty full, but I did get a bunch of action figures as well, so I'll go through these pretty quick. Oh, is it Beast Wars or Battle Beasts? I think Battle Beasts are little 2-inch figures or 1.5-inch figures. I think it's Beast Wars. These are like bootleg Beast Wars from the 90s. I got like a wasp dude here and something around here. I think there's another one. Maybe, oh no, that is right here. And there's this dude as well. I think he turns into a dragon. You see that a bit there on the back. Let me actually get a name on these guys. So couldn't find a name, but that says LH right there. Don't know if that'll show up by camera. My camera doesn't like to focus on small things. But it says LH. That's probably a company name. So pretty cool. Those are pretty nice. Picked myself up some Jurassic Park, which I don't ever see. I got myself a pterodactyl, an pterodactyl, and his wings still work. This is number 5. I didn't know they were numbered. I just thought that was like a random number. I thought it was all the same. I don't know why I thought that. Not huge in Jurassic Park, so I might sell these. I might keep them, who knows. But yeah, it's like an opening and closing mouth. Pretty cool. And I got myself a second dino right here. Not sure what this is. Do tell me what dinosaur this is in the comments. This one's a bit squishy. In the middle at least, his head is, but the arms and legs are, this guy's really sticky. Ugh, I have to clean him. Pretty cool. Name the dinosaur in the comments because I have no idea what that is. Batman animated series, Man-Bat. Obviously the opposite of Batman. Instead of a man dressed as a bat, it's a bat dressed as a man because he's wearing pants. Also the same feature as a pterodactyl. Flapping wings and his head bobs sometimes. We have a 1994 Playmates random robot. Looks a bit like Power Rangers, but I know Power Rangers is Bandai, so this might be like a ripoff or something. Or maybe it's official, I'm not sure. I'm not really into like Gundam robots and all that. So, you know, probably gonna end up selling that, depending on what it's worth. Got myself, oh, I forget what the series is called. I have like 3 pieces from this series. It's one with the little fist on the side. This is missing 2 or 3 pieces. It's missing 2 missiles and the little gun he came with. But it's like, it has like a little scissor thing on the back. And he walks, looks like he's walking around on the ground. It has the windshield, which pops off very easily. So I imagine that can get lost. Then we have the dude himself with his mask, which looks absolutely horrible. It looks like a welding mask. But this is my second figure out of this line. I do forget the name of the line. I'm going to kick myself later when I'm editing this video. So that was pretty cool. And I have a couple little figurines. I got this little pile of aliens. I think they're aliens. It looks like a xenomorph in the middle because of the long head. Pretty cool. This says China on it. Guessing early 90s. I think this either is or looks like the dude from Godzilla. Don't know if it's official or not. I think I did find a date on the stand. Yep. Right over here. 1991. Then I got this random, this is also from 1991. It's like a wolf cyborg with some nice neon orange boots. Heck yeah. That'll look awesome. I have no idea what this is. So yeah, if you know what this is, put it in the comments. I mean, I doubt anyone does. But if you do, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And then I have some random keys from the Keyforce line. I don't know. I'll have to probably connect these with one of the Keyforces, and maybe I'll buy the car because they are pretty cheap. And just take that in, try to fit this all in frame. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff, and not bad for about $60. I did have money left over, but not a whole bunch of money. So, you know, I spent a good amount on this, about 60. Well worth it in my opinion. I could barely fit it all on screen, but still a great haul video. And if you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel. I upload content like this every Wednesday. I've been staying straight to that pretty strongly. So I upload a video every Wednesday, and I do haul videos, figure reviews, Ninja Turtles, He-Man, Ghostbusters, yada yada. I also do hauls off eBay, you know, just tips for collecting, stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, consider subscribing to the channel. You can always unsubscribe if you don't enjoy my content later on down the line. And like the video if you liked the video. And have a great rest of your day or night, and goodbye.